Hi team, if you're watching this video, congratulations. You are most likely a new consultant with Beautycounter. And with that, I know there are lots of questions. Sometimes things can feel overwhelming. We've all been there. But I hope through this video, you will hear a couple things that will help you over the next couple weeks. Or save this video or go to our archive on our YouTube channel so that you can always come back, write more notes so that when you do have a question, you know you've heard it before, you can always come back to one of our videos and get the answer that you are needing. So I'm going to give you some of my top 20 tips as you start your Beautycounter business. So grab a pen and paper and write these things down because I hope that they will help you as you are navigating this new adventure. So first thing, how do you spell Beautycounter? Capital B, all one word, lowercase c. So it's just Beautycounter, capital B, E-A-U-T-Y-C-O-U-N-T-E-R. I know that sometimes you're like, oh, really, Michelle? No, really. This is something that people tend to not realize because when you do look at our header, like on our website, it's all capitals. And so when you need to write it in lowercase, sometimes you just don't know. Number two, branding. Within Beautycounter, we have a we're very proud of the branding that our HQ offers us. And they have gone to great lengths to make sure that we are chic, that we are attractive, that the way that they've branded us and the colors and the vibe and the feel is one that is gonna hopefully draw people in. So with that being said, whenever you see something that Beautycounter has put out, please use it. You know, you see something on the Beautycounter Facebook page, take a picture of it, crop it, you know, use it as your own. There are plenty of tools behind the counter that can also be used as images when you're, my phone's ringing, sorry, when you're trying to figure out what you want to post. So please use them as much as you can. Now, if you are going to take your own photography, we just want to make sure that things are clean. You're using a lot of, you know, whites and natural woods and potentially like white flowers or greenery, things that are with the vibe of Beautycounter. We do not want sparkles and daisies on a piece of paper or like on a post. We don't want confetti. That's not really what we're about. We're about clean, we're about chic. And so use the pictures that you see as your guide. And if you have any questions, please reach out to your mentor about whether or not something can be put out there. We are all Team Beautycounter. So we want every person to experience Beautycounter to feel the same thing. So they aren't wondering, wait, is this a different company than the last one I went to because this vibe is totally different? We want our story to remain constant, okay? Number three, you are paid on about the 10th of each month. So if you did not choose direct deposit, I would strongly urge you to change that within your account in behind the counter because this will be the fastest way you get paid each month, which is obviously our goal, right? We want to get paid for the work that we do. So make sure you do that. If you did opt in for a check, it just might take a little bit longer for you to get it. I want you to make sure that you're on the Facebook training pages that we provide you. From my team down, which is people that I've talked to and everybody that they've talked to, we are called Team Happenings on Facebook. This is going to be more of a resource for getting questions answered. And we, of course, want to put other fun things on there, great training videos. But this will be like one-stop shop in the beginning to be able to search for an answer. So if you have a client who says, you know, hey, I'm having issues with rosacea, you can go onto our Facebook page and the search box, type in rosacea, hit search, and see how many answers have already been questioned or answers have already been put on there to the question of rosacea. So Team Happenings is the first Facebook page that you might come across. The second one is Team Spark. And Team Spark is a much bigger team page, and that includes myself and 4 other founding members of Beautycounter. We all started this business together at the same time, coming from another company, and we work really well together. So we wanted our entire team to kind of come together as a collective. What that page really is for is more training, more questions to be answered, but it's on a bigger scope. So you can kind of pick and choose what you like to use. Once again, that search box is used on that Facebook page to answer questions before you submit your own, okay? And we are launching a new Facebook training page that will be announced soon, so I'll have to do this video again, but it's going to be strictly a training guide. So we want to bring training to you whenever you need it. It'll be easily searchable, and there's not going to be lots of questions on there. That's going to be reserved for the other team pages. This new team page is going to be strictly training, communication from headquarters, and any type of incentives or things that we're going to push out to you guys. So it'll be run by directors and above, and then you'll be able to use that for your teams as well when you're needing good training. I want to remind you guys that the Start Counting program has started for you. If you just started, you are in month 1. That is a calendar month. So let's say this month is June. If you just started in June, you signed up in June, your Start Counting month 1 is for June and July. So you have a full 2 calendar months to fulfill the first requirement of Start Counting. If you guys are not familiar with Start Counting, I urge you to go behind the counter and in the tools, search for Start Counting, and you'll come up with this PDF. It'll tell you what your months are and what you would accomplish in each month in order to grow this business the way that it is intended to be grown. If you use this as a guide and you start working towards this, you will start off with a bang, I promise. Most people will not so much look at that or think that it's too daunting or think, oh, that's too much. And you know what? Their start might be a little bit longer and it might be fantastic. But if you look at this and you goal yourself for Start Counting, first you're going to start off with more product in your pocket. You're going to get a little cash in your pocket as well, and potentially even some free registration for Leadership Summit. So I would strongly urge you, pull this out, talk to your mentor about how to goal yourself, how to break these numbers down in order to achieve them, and you're going to start your business off very strong. I strongly urge you to do this. Okay, here's an orders thing. When you are placing orders for your clients, I want you to do it in 2 places. Either behind the counter, under Place Customer Order, okay, simple. Or I want you to place those orders on your website, and you can log in as them, and you can place their order. The reason why I want you to place your orders in those 2 places is because those orders will ship immediately. You have a third option. Your third option is to go under a social that you've booked and place your orders under that header where the social is. The thing with that is that if you're not going to close out that social relatively quickly, those products or those orders are just going to sit there, and they are going to wait until you close your social before they ship. So really, why do that? If you have orders coming in, we want them to be on the books immediately, and we want our customers to be super happy that their products are coming to them quickly. So please, when you're placing an order, go under Start Customer Order, and then you can attach the social right at the end by a big green button, or you can you can go onto your website, click which social you want to place that order under, and then place the order. Okay? If you have questions about that, please go back to your mentor or to one of us to further explain. But I just want you to have that written down so when your first orders come through, you know that. Here's a tip. Don't waste money on business cards right now. Here's what I'd like for you to do instead. Grab some Post-its that you have lying around and a pen and put them in your purse, your handbag, whatever. Because when you meet somebody who wants to hear more about Beautycounter, instead of you handing them your business card and hoping that they call you or email you, instead you can say, I'm actually waiting on some business cards to be delivered right now. Why don't I get your email address and I'll send you some information right over. Now you have their contact info. You can add them into your contacts so they get your information, or you can start that conversation yourself. Okay? So the business cards can come later. It just saved you some money. You're going to want to share your URL with your network. There's a very specific way to do this. When you go onto your website, I want you to first log in. Your login information is just the same as behind the counter. It'll recognize you as a consultant, and now you will see a little thing pop up at the bottom of your website that says, share this page. The page that you are on is the one that's going to be shared. It'll come directly back to you. If you want to share an item, well, log in, find that item, and when you get to that specific page where just one item pops up, look at the bottom and you'll see, share this page. You will copy that link and place it wherever you want to place it. If you were to go to just your website and just grab an item and share that, it's going to go back to Beautycounter HQ. You're not logged in. It doesn't know that it's you. So I want you to practice looking for share this page, grabbing that link, and then placing it somewhere, okay? Scam emails are going to be coming your way. This is very popular among new consultants. They all freak out like, oh, this person wants me to send product and they're gonna send me a money order. And they don't have your information. They just see a button on your website that says email me. So they don't have your email address unless you email them back and forth, but they are specifically out to get you to send them product while they've sent you money, and then it's not gonna work and they're gonna return and all of that. It's gonna happen, and usually the story is something like they are deaf, they have a daughter who's getting married, they can't send you the money, they're gonna send you a money order. The English is not gonna be very well spoken. So if you see something that doesn't seem quite right and it's a fabulous order right from the get-go, it is too good to be true. It is a scam. Please just delete that email and move on. I just delete and move on. They will come back in rounds, okay? And they're just hoping somebody's going to bite. So please be aware of this. It's too good to be true. Ask your mentor. It most likely is. Here's a tip. We have a membership program within Beautycounter. And that membership program is specifically created for clients who don't necessarily want to become consultants, but we want them to have loyalty to our brand, and they want loyalty to our brand with the perks. So this is a big benefit to you because the more loyal members you have in your contact list, the more orders that are going to keep coming back to you month after month after month. So while our membership program is awesome and you should be letting everybody know about it, I also want to discourage you from signing somebody up in your own home as a member. Typically, consultants would do this in order to gain the benefits of the offers given to members. But here's the deal. If all of us did that, and if all of us got to reap the benefits of the membership program on top of our consultant rewards, our company is losing a lot of product or income that was not meant for us. That program is meant for you to build your business on, not to take advantage of. Now I know that you might think, but who cares? I get it, we all get it, but at the end of the day, we run a pretty lean company, and that's because we wanna make sure that our prices stay competitive and that our comp plan stays competitive. So if you want to make a fantastic living by doing this as a job, as your career, then we need to make sure that we don't take advantage of what the company is offering our members. So if you're a consultant, take advantage of that. But please don't sign up anybody as a member underneath your household because that's really not what it's intended for. And we really want to keep the integrity of that membership program where it's at, and we want to keep our customers coming back for us because that program is awesome. If we keep it true to what it is, it'll stay awesome, which means your business will be bigger and better than ever, okay? We have an option of splitting payments, and this is a common question from all new consultants, is how do you do that? If you have two people that want to share shipping, for example, then go put their order under behind the counter, start customer order. At the bottom, you'll see the payment option. And if you type in one credit card payment, you then will be given the option of typing in another credit card payment. So you can just type in the credit card information, say what you want to apply to that credit card, hit apply, and then you'll go back and be able to enter another credit card payment, get the option of how much you want to apply to that one, and then submit that. You get 2 credit card payments per order. This is also really great if you want to maybe pay for shipping for somebody. So say you're offering free shipping for any order that comes through today. Well, you can put in their credit card information for, let's say, $100, and then you can put in your own credit card information for the $5.95. That is your way to give them that discount without you having to give them a check or cash or whatever. So split payment is only offered in behind the counter under starting your own customer order. Right now, we don't have gift cards. That's a common question. So right now we don't have them, but you can always create your own gift card and let them know that if they come back and shop through you, that it can be validated. So you can kind of get creative with this. You can always charge somebody's card when maybe their client or their friend comes back to order from you. You could just get the cash from them and you pay with your own credit card. That may be what the gift certificate was offered at. But we don't have an actual gift card through Beautycounter to give to your clients. You just kind of have to get creative with that one. When you see promotions come through for your clients through Beautycounter, so let's say that there's a promotion running right now. It's, you know, buy $150 worth of product and get a free oil for free. Well, in the fine print, you will see some instructions. I would love for you to always read the instructions of any promotional item that the company is offering, because most of the time it will say that the offer is valid on your website, which means you will just log in for your client, or they can log in obviously and just place their order through that. And you would always have to place like the actual free item in your basket as well. So let's say you put in your $150 worth of product that you wanted, and you get that oil for free. Grab that oil, place it in the basket, and then you will see on your summary page of what you owe that has been zeroed out, and now you have it for free. Typically, it's not going to be offered in behind the counter, just whatever the system limitations are. So this is something that you would be able to do on your website, and the instructions are always given to you. So just make sure you read it, okay? Here's a question about business aids. We offer a lot of great business aids for you. These are given to you at the company's cost. So they're from lookbooks to spatulas to jars to you know, programs to read or press sheets. So if you would like to add some business aids to an order, go under Start Personal Order. This is knowing that it's you now as a consultant. Then you're going to click on Category. And if you click on Categories, you're going to see that there's a business aids option, and then all the pictures are going to pop up as to what you can order as a consultant. So that's where you go and do it. There's also a swag shop. So you can also click on swag and see kind of the t-shirts and hats and all the things that you can order through there. Returns. Take a moment, go to your website, scroll all the way down to returns, and read what our policy is and get to know it. It is not a hard policy, it's not a hard process, but it is something that takes a little bit of time. Luckily, we really don't have too many returns. So I will say, like, I've only returned maybe 2 things in 3.5 years, but get acquainted with what our return policy is so you can at least tell your clients what it is, and then hopefully you're never gonna have to do it anyway. And here's another thing. If I can give you a couple pieces of advice. One is to launch quickly. There is no reason to share this or not share this excitement and to contain it when right now you are feeling it, you are excited, you obviously want to start this business. So don't wait 2 months to launch it. Just go for it. Just start. You don't need to have all the information in the world. We luckily have a ton of information at your fingertips through Behind the Counter and through all of the PDFs that they provide in videos. And you're gonna get to know that stuff very quickly, especially if you're hungry to learn more. But I would urge you not to pay attention to every little detail before you start, because guess what? Your excitement is the one thing that people are going to be drawn to the most. If you just have something to share and you are passionate about it, that is going to want them to learn more as well. You can always get the answers for your clients. You can always say, I don't know the answer to that, but let me get right back to you because I know our company provides everything for us. There's so much information, I can't possibly know it all. So let me get that answer for you and I will get right back to you. But launch, guess what? If you don't do it right now, somebody else is. And I don't want your network and your contacts to go to somebody else right away when you have all of this at your fingertips. You have a website that you can share. You have your story that you can share. You have that excitement and passion to share, so share it. And that is something that there's so many people that won't. So be that person that does and start off strong, okay? And one more thing is, as you're starting to figure out what you want to do with this business, first thing to do is just think about what you can do every single day. Every day you can take 10 minutes and write down somebody's name who you think would love to hear about our mission of getting safer products into everybody's hands. So who do you want to reach out to every day? How would you want to share this information? Is it through one person? Is it through gathering 5 or 6 people together? Is it by having a personal conversation in your home with the products out in front of you? But if you can plan on reaching at least one person a day, your business is going to grow exponentially very quickly. And I don't mean one person a day for 1 month. I mean, how are you going to do this month after month? If you love this, then you have a story to share forever. If I stopped after 1 month, you wouldn't be here today. So think, the impact that you have right now is a very big one. So the stuff I just shared with you, those are the like nitty gritty things that might help you start your business, but really what you have to bring to the table is what's going to help you launch this business strong. So if you have any questions, please reach out to your mentor or to myself. But with that, start strong, have a blast with this business. We are so lucky to do what we do. Find your groove and let's make a huge impact on Team Beautycounter. Have a great day.